bought an A45 AMG. Oh. Hello?
Yeah, we need to tell them about today's sponsor of the video.
Alright, so this video is sponsored by Squarespace. From websites to online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build and run your online business. So the cool thing that I like about Squarespace is with any platform or any business, it's important to stay in contact with your existing customers or audience, or engage with new customers as well. This is made really easy by Squarespace because they have email campaigns which allows you to create an email based on a template from your own website with your logo as well, so it makes it look really professional and you can stay in contact with all those vital customers or audience. So guys, if you wanted to start your website today, then go to squarespace.com now and use my link in the description to get 10% off your first website or domain name. You still there? Yeah? Oh, nice costume by the way. I bet that's the last time you searched chav in eBay. Safe, safe.
Rebel soul child got a fist balled. I'm a respawn of ancestors and I'm blessed, They are not him, tell him fest.
Yes, this time I've well and truly lost the plot. Let me get out of this. So yes, I bought another project and I'm now going to explain why. So first things first guys, if you actually got through the intro to this video and you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you just saw, then make sure you hit the subscribe button because we've run quite a few projects on here. The guys who are already subscribed will tell you in the comment section below what we've already done. But now we have got an A45 AMG. Yes, the YouTubey thing, it was the cheapest in the UK with a clean title. So, how much was it? Well, straight to the point, it was £15,000. And yes, I know, your mate's dog, your uncle's grandfather's brother's sister has already bought one for cheaper, but it was the cheapest one with a clean title on the market at the time. And you may notice as well, it's a full-on granddad spec. And what do I mean by granddad spec? Well, there's no signature aero kit, which is an optional extra on the A45 AMGs. So it doesn't have the rear spoiler or the little fins at the bottom of the bumper here. It doesn't have the front canards, is that how you say it? Which normally comes with the aero kit as well. It's got the 18-inch alloys as opposed to the 19-inch AMG ones. Now some of the A45s comes with an AMG exhaust where there's a button on the dash right here which allows you to open and close the valves. This one doesn't have that. There's no heated seats. And it's the pre-facelift model because it's obviously a 2014 plate. So before you lot all go commenting saying, oh, you bought a rubbish spec, it's rubbish, blah 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 blah, the gearboxes are made out of chocolate, blah 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 blah, let me tell you why I bought it. But as the subscribers will know, we bought, not long ago, the wrecked Bentley, which is going to be the ongoing project. And why not get something completely different to the Bentley, like a completely different type of car? Like the Bentley, I don't really want to go too crazy with it, but with the A45, we can go crazy with it. It's one of them cars that is hugely modifiable. So yeah, as I said, I'd normally buy a registered car or a crash damaged car because that's what I normally do on the channel. But obviously this one, we're going to change it to something completely different and we got it for really cheap. Now let me tell you why I think it was really cheap. This one has 55,000 miles, 694 miles on it and full Mercedes service history. It was advertised as never been in an accident, never been resprayed, literally a good condition A45 AMG. Now upon inspecting the car, I've never really looked at an A45, I've never been a really hatchback guy myself. I was really sort of underwhelmed on what this A45 had, being that it's a 2014 plate. One of them being this manual bonnet prop. Back onto here, so there's nothing untoward in this engine bay apart from the top of the filler cat is broken, so we'll need to fix that. And also looks like it's had a bit of the engine cover looks like it's had a bit of a rough time, being that it's broken, so maybe just someone being a little bit too rough underneath the bonnet. I don't know, you know what these mechanics like nowadays. I'm obviously an expert, as mentioned in the Daily Express right here, so yeah, I can say that sort of stuff. But from looking at loads of different listings of A45s, I noticed that it was really uncommon to find a non-modified one. So normally they're already stage 1 remaps, they've got induction kits on, they've got exhaust. This one was completely standard and stock, which is what sort of drawn me to it, because at least I can ruin it myself rather than somebody else ruining it for me. There is no A45 badges, there's no AMG badges, and also it's quite difficult to tell on camera. There's sort of an orangey peel look to the rear bumper of the car. Then, when I open the boot, what sounds like glass. And when I hoovered the car out the other day, I found a lot of glass. So it's definitely had a bit of a knock at the back, or maybe it got stolen, or it's had a bit of a history. But we're keeping to the same theme throughout the channel. These cars that I get always have a history, and especially any A45 AMG. I think most of them are going to come with some history. It's also missing the puddle light here. We won't worry too much about that. Also, the parking sensors don't work, so it makes me think it's definitely had a shunt up the back, or something definitely not quite right with it. But the point is, as I've said before, it's unregistered, it's got full service history, so who else is to know? Now, as I said, from sitting in the A45, I don't know whether I was expecting a little bit too much, but I noticed a lot of the stuff is from the older Mercedes, but that's okay because we're going to be completely transforming this car. But with the A45, I think I can be more outrageous and let my inner 17, 18-year-old Matt loose on this A45. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'm hoping that this A45 can provide you with a little bit more entertainment and a bit of a twist to the channel as opposed to the Bentley and little bits of the Q5. Definitely two different types of cars on the channel anyway, and I hope you enjoy the build of the A45 as well. So make sure you have clicked subscribe, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.